How to Read a Book, The Ultimate Guide to Reading with Understanding by Mortimer J. Adler and Charles Van Doren. Reading is a skill that most people assume they've mastered once they learn how to read words. However, true reading goes beyond simple comprehension. Mortimer J. Adler and Charles Van Doren's How to Read a Book is a guide to reading with depth and purpose, helping readers extract meaningful insights, think critically, and become more knowledgeable individuals. This book introduces 4 levels of reading, each requiring more effort and engagement. By progressing through these levels, readers can maximize learning, save time, and develop lifelong intellectual skills. The 4 levels of reading. Adler and Van Doren classify reading into 4 levels. 1. Elementary reading, basic literacy and understanding. 2. Inspectional reading, skimming for key ideas. 3. Analytical reading, deep, critical reading. 4. Syntopical reading, synthesizing multiple books to form new perspectives. Each level builds upon the previous one, taking reading from basic comprehension to intellectual mastery. Level 1. Elementary reading, the foundation. Goal: recognizing words, understanding sentences, and reading fluently. This is the most basic level of reading, usually mastered in childhood. It involves recognizing letters and words, understanding sentence structure, developing reading fluency, basic comprehension of paragraphs. Key takeaway: at this level, you are still learning to read, but not yet reading to learn. Level 2, inspectional reading, skimming and superficial reading. Goal: quickly understanding the essence of a book before committing to a deep read. Many people waste time on books they don't need to read. Inspectional reading helps determine whether a book is worth deeper study. It involves 2 techniques. 2 types of inspectional reading. 1. Skimming, systematic skipping. Read the title, preface, and table of contents. Flip through pages, stopping at headings, subheadings, and bold text. Read first and last paragraphs of chapters. Look at illustrations, charts, and summaries. 2. Superficial reading. Read the book quickly without getting stuck on difficult passages. Focus on the main ideas, not every detail. Don't stop to look up every unknown word or reference. Example: how to skim Atomic Habits. Read the introduction for the book's purpose. Look at headings and bolded words to identify key concepts. Read the conclusion to grasp the final takeaways. Key takeaway: inspectional reading helps you determine whether to invest time in a book. Level 3. Analytical reading, deep and thoughtful reading. Goal: fully understanding a book, analyzing its arguments, and forming your own conclusions. Analytical reading is the most structured and effort-intensive level of reading. It requires active engagement, note-taking, and questioning. Steps to read analytically. Classify the book. What kind of book is this? What is its purpose? Identify the main arguments. What is the author trying to prove? Evaluate the structure. How does the author support their ideas? Ask critical questions. Do you agree or disagree? Why? Mark key passages. Highlight, underline, and take notes. Summarize the book. Explain the book in your own words. Example: How to Read *Sapiens* by Yuval Noah Harari. Analytically, identify the book's main thesis: humans dominate due to shared myths. Examine supporting arguments: money, religion, and politics. Compare Harari's claims with other historical perspectives. Write down key takeaways and personal thoughts. Key takeaway: analytical reading challenges you to think critically rather than just absorb information. Level 4, syntopical reading, mastering knowledge across books. Goal: comparing multiple books on the same topic to form your own perspective. Syntopical reading is the most advanced form of reading. Instead of focusing on one book, you read several books on the same subject and compare them. Steps to read syntopically. 1. Choose a subject. Example: how do habits shape success? 2. Find 5 to 10 books on that subject. 3. Compare different arguments from each book. 4. Identify common themes and contradictions. 5. Develop your own perspective based on multiple sources. Example: understanding habits through multiple books. Atomic Habits, James Clear. Practical Strategies for Habit Building. The Power of Habit, Charles Duhigg, Psychological Research on Habits. Grit, Angela Duckworth. How Persistence and Habits Are Connected. Key takeaway: syntopical reading helps you think independently by synthesizing knowledge across books. Additional reading techniques: active versus passive reading. Passive reading, just consuming words without thinking. Active reading, questioning, summarizing, and analyzing ideas. The importance of asking questions while reading. Adler suggests readers ask 4 key questions while reading. 1. What is the book about as a whole? 2. What is being said in detail and how? Is the book true in whole or in part? 4. What of it? What is its significance to me? The 3 kinds of books. Adler classifies books into 3 categories. 1. Practical books teach you how to do something. Example, Atomic Habits. 2. Theoretical books explain why something is the way it is. Example, Sapiens. 3. Imaginative books, stories, novels, and plays that convey themes through narrative. Final thoughts, why this matters. Most people never progress beyond level 2. They read passively, without questioning or deeply engaging with books. But if you aim for levels 3 and 4, you think critically about what you read, gain deep understanding of complex topics, become an independent thinker rather than just absorbing information. Books are tools for thinking, not just entertainment. Instead of just reading a book, engage with it, question it, and use it to expand your mind.